morning. Good morning. That's how you wake the fuck up. Now I'm on my way to work. Gotta get out of here in a few fucking minutes. Decided I want to turn up a little bit. Just a little turn up. Not a lot. I don't need to turn up a lot. Just need to turn up a little bit. A little bit for y'all. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Right? Don't forget to say where you're from. Right? And, let me know where you're from. I'm from Harlem. If you couldn't tell, definitely from New York. Right? This morning, so yesterday I did a little rant and all that. I'm going to keep those limited. You understand? Limited. I enjoy getting on live and talking. I haven't done this in a long time. And I plan on setting it up a little bit different on a regular basis. We got Louisiana in the building. As you say where you're from, I'm definitely going to give a shout out. I'm going to do this for like about maybe 10, 15 minutes and I'm out of here. I just wanted to come on this morning and talk a little bit about go hard or go home. Go hard or go home. That's it. Go hard or go home. Most recently, as of late, I have been just like contemplating on like what this new vibe Rema looks like, right? Who is she? We got Baltimore in the building. Let's go. What this new vibe look like, what we doing, how we vibing. I start asking myself these questions. I'm like, yo, Rema, what's up, man? What we doing? What we doing, man? Like, you sitting here talking big money shit, but you ain't really giving the people what they need. Like, at all. You here hiding. You're not really online. You're not doing the live thing. What up? What we doing? So it's like, I bet. Rema, I got you. I don't like when I get mad at myself. I want to talk to y'all a little bit today about going hard, go home. Yesterday, I was mentioning about how you guys may have like work that you're doing and you don't like it and all this other shit. But I'm going to talk to y'all about today more or less like how do you get in the right mindset? Like what makes you feel like you got everything you need to be in the right mindset? Right? Like what is it? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you say to yourself, I got everything I need to start this small business? Do you say to yourself, like, I got everything I need to, like, really just jump out the window and go start working out? Right? Do you say to yourself, I got everything I need so I can go ahead and go sign up for school? Right? Do you say to yourself, I got everything I need to be able to do all the things I want to do? The problem is that you don't think you have everything you need. You think you're missing some shit. In your mind, you must be missing something, because if you wasn't missing it, you'd be doing it. See, for me, it used to be lashes. But people don't know that. I used to think I was missing lashes. I couldn't go live without having lashes on. A lot of people don't know that. I just wouldn't do it. You couldn't catch me live without these going like this. Without some makeup, without my hair looking right. You wouldn't catch me. Right? Because I thought that's what I needed. When it comes to school, right? And you're like, you know what? I in order to go to school, I'm going to need, in order to go to school, I'm going to need, right? I'm going to need money. I'm going to need time. I'm going to need dedication. I'm going to need discipline. I'm going to need to know how to read. I'm going to need to know how to write. They're going to expect so much from me. And you just constantly just saying that over and over to your head. These are the things that I need. Therefore, I can't go to school yet. I don't have these things. Did you know that if you're starting out in school, they already know you ain't got shit? They know you ain't got what you need. They know it. They there to give you that. Your first 4 years, you're learning everything. You're learning everything from scratch. They teach you basic education. But how would you know that if you haven't gone? If you haven't applied yourself to some shit? So for me, Last year I got up on here. I was like, oh, I'm going to learn some things. I'm going to do some things different. And I ended up doing the same shit all over again. I just was like, oh, I'm going to start up. I start starting up and then I stop. Start starting up, then I stop. Thank God for grace. Right? Thank God I got grace for myself. Because if I didn't, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing right now. I wouldn't have got on here and been like, all right, we're going to go harder tomorrow. We're going to go harder tomorrow. We're going to go harder tomorrow. And every day that I play the music that I play, I'm telling you, I am literally like this in my head all day long. Like, this is me. This is me. This is me. This is me. I'm like, what kind of coach can I be, right? What kind of coach? How can I coach people into shit? I want to be a coach. I want to be a coach. And I realized I don't want to be a coach. Said I want to be a professor. And I realized I don't want to be a professor. Said, I want to be, I want to be a millionaire. I really want to be a millionaire. That's like really the thing. I want to be a skinny millionaire. That's the shit. That's what I'm aiming for. But no. I want to be all these things. And every time I tell myself I want to be something, I realize that I'm also telling myself that I'm not those things. Every time I sit back and be like, I want this thing. I want to be good. I want to be great. And they're like, nah, nigga, you great. Nah, nigga, you these things. And I know I should say nigga, but I say nigga on this page. Nah, you everything. You already those things. I'm already the millionaire. You hear me? I'm already the skinny one that's graduating. All this stuff already exists. It's really putting in that time for it, though. Saying to myself, nah, I'm worth it. I got everything. I got everything. Right now, I got everything. I got everything. Right now, 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 I got everything. And just listen to the beat in my head. I got everything. I got everything. I got everything. I got everything. And just constant over and over again. I got everything. I got everything. Because when I tell you, there's some people that don't even have a third, a quarter, an eighth of what I got. I'm blessed. So are you. Especially if you're on here watching me. In order to watch Instagram or Facebook, you have to have internet. So I'm going to challenge y'all. You have to have internet. In order to do any of this and see me right now, you have to have a cell phone, tablet, or laptop. You are watching me somewhere, somehow, right now. You have everything you need. There's not a damn thing that you need more than right here, right now. The problem is, you don't know how to use it. We get online, we start surfing. I surf for 2 hours, baby. I be surfing. And while I'm talking, if you feel like it, share this in your stories. Maybe somebody you following you needs to hear this morning too. Y'all can share this. It's shareable. Don't worry about it. My page is open. And surfing, I'm surfing for 2 hours, 3 hours straight. You know. And I'm like, damn. This is better than TV. I turn my TV off at night. Not just on Instagram. If y'all follow my Instagram at I Am Reba the Great, you'll find all my stories is just weird shit that I be looking at. But here's the thing, right? It's in that moment that I realize how blessed I am. I have a phone to do these things. What if I turned the phone on and somebody was also looking through their phone and finding me? Then I asked myself, what am I telling you to do? What am I telling you about? Then I thought about it. I said, you know what? I'm from the projects. Somebody told me, don't say projects, say development. That's my big sis, Rena. So I'm going to say I'm from the developments, from the NYCHA houses, you know, in New York. You feel me? And in my mind, I didn't realize how disadvantaged I was living here. I didn't realize how much people need help living here. And I was like, damn, I want to help my people. So I'm going to give y'all a very intricate thing, and I'm going to talk about it. So if you're here, please stay following. Do not leave, because it's going to be a little lengthy. You know what I'm saying? We got Royce from Atlanta. I got Atlanta in the building. If you from, where you from? Tell me where you from. I'm from Harlem. Straight out the developments. You heard me? So listen, it's going to be an intricate story. So this was amazing to me. We got Louisiana in the building. So one day, right, and I got to lean in. One day I was told, right, that we got the Netherlands in the building. Ow. One day I was told that people that live in the projects don't want shit. Don't want nothing. Don't want me nothing, right? Then I was told shortly after that that nonprofits and organizations do not come and help the people that live here. What they do is they just use us for numbers. We got Harlem West Side from the development here too. Let's go, sis. They just use us for numbers. That's what they said. They use us for numbers. They didn't even understand the language. And I'm like, use us for numbers? What you mean? So the conversation went to, well, they had a basketball program they was bringing here to the development. And all they did was collect everybody information and they never came back. So then in my head, I'm like, who held these people accountable? People be mad at shit and never ask nobody no questions. Never hold anybody accountable to nothing. Okay, so people is in front of you. They're offering you something and then they disappear. Something happened. That don't sound right. So I started digging and I got really curious. And I was like, okay, so we're numbers. But numbers for who? So I'm doing community work. Got involved in Exodus, transitional community. You can see the video up there. And in the midst of working with Exodus, what I found was that there's so many dope-ass organizations out here that really do love the people. Like, they do this work because they love the people. Not everybody is great. Let's make that clear. Not every organization is great, and not everybody is great. But there's some great people in a lot of these places. You know what I'm saying? Great people in these places. So they love everybody. They loving up on people and stuff like that. So, all right, this is nice. But what about really helping my community? I realized that Exodus was more of a reentry organization. So they dealt with people that were formerly incarcerated way more, which is great because that's what that organization is for. And if you're an organization, nonprofit, that has a genre, that's great for you. However, I'm still focused on, like, how do we get this place over here to help my people? Or how do they help? So what I found was that at the time, they had helped my community directly by dealing with the youth. And what I also found out was that my child was in their program many moons ago. And I didn't know. I knew nothing, right? So I'm like, this is how they help. And then I went and I started like networking with other organizations and nonprofits. And I'm like, this is how y'all help. And this is how you can help. And then I asked myself, how can I help? So I educated myself. Right? Start learning the ins and outs of the conversations around this. And I realized that there are a lot of organizations that want to help. The unfortunate part is getting in. So how do you get your organization inside of developments to actually work, right? How do you get your organizations and the nonprofits that you're building inside of these spaces where people, what I like to call resource deserts, are at? How do you go about that? You have a basketball program? Do you have some kind of healing circle space? Do you have a vision board thing you want to do with moms? Like, what is this, right? But the big organizations, they're always getting inside. They're always able to find a way in. They get the contracts. They get everything. What about the little people? What about the people that's spending $5 here, $1,000 here, buying jerseys, basketballs, trophies, food, journals, you name it, those people. Those are the people. And I was like, damn. Then I started thinking about it again, right? I went back, talked to the same little stakeholder team I was talking to. They was like, yeah, we don't want no organizations that come in here. We don't trust them. I was like, damn, I want to bring them in. They all ready to go. What do you mean you don't trust them? How do we make that happen? It's all right. What if? Who do you trust? Trust yourselves, clearly. What about turning yourself into a nonprofit? Oh. What about if you went out and became a nonprofit? Then I thought about that. I said, how many nonprofits live inside of the NYCHA developments? People that are CEOs that live in NYCHA developments. How many nonprofits that live inside of NYCHA developments that also do so much for their community? How many is it? Gotta be a lot. There's 335 NYCHA developments in New York City. It gotta be a lot. So then I thought about it again. I said, can I help them? How can I help them? I gotta educate myself. Okay. Then I started educating myself. I started asking questions. And I started knocking on doors. And I started kicking down doors. And I started beating down doors. And then I started having conversations. And there's a lot of conversations that I have that I do not usually put on here. That I don't say when I get online. I don't bring it here. There's a lot of conversations. Principal Vance was good, baby. There's a lot that I've been having. And I'm just educating myself one bit at a time so I can help, right? We got Pakistan in the building. What's up? So then I thought about it. Said, all right, but what kind of education can I have that will help and assist and level the playing field? Like, if we got good organizations that want to do the work and developments and they can't get in because there's people standing there with their arms like this saying, we don't want them here. Then there's an opportunity for these folks that don't want the people here to learn how to become a program themselves and become a nonprofit. And then there's already nonprofits that's in the community. How the hell do you bring all of this together? What do you do? How do you do this? So heavy is the crown, right? Heavy is the head that wears the crown. And at this point, I'm like, all right, I don't mind helping. I don't mind jumping in. And I'm going to tell you why. Personally, this is personal. Personally, I've gone through so much in my life living in a community that has been so separated. Living in a space that people just don't give two shits. Living in a space where I didn't even know my leadership for almost 15 years. And nor did I really care. I was a person that was called the strong person. Maya, I'll tell you about that another time off air. I was a strong person. I don't ask for help. I don't ask for assistance. Right? I just get up and go. I suffered trauma and PTSD, and I get up and go. Didn't stop the smell of flour. Didn't realize that I was holding trauma in my body. Didn't realize that I was the key to anything, that I could help other people through my trauma. I didn't know shit. Very ignorant. I tell you, I was a whole nigga. You know? And then it dawned on me that I have the answers because I've been educating myself around this topic. I've educated myself so much so that I could teach anybody about how to write a grant. I could teach people how to go for the grant. Shit, I can even teach business advice. Matter of fact, I have a whole company called Great Work Solutions with my partner that I don't promote at all. You know, not that I'm beating myself up. That's why not. It just, I haven't just taken a step. I just, you know. Then I got people asking me, why work for other people? Why are you still working for other people? And the answer is because I still need to educate myself. I will never stop educating myself to help my people. The more I learn and the more I know, the more I grow and the more I can give back. So this morning, the message is, this is my plight. My thing is NYCHA, folks. My thing is community work. My thing is building up small businesses and not-for-profits to help them get money. That's my thing. What the fuck is your thing? And have you been educating yourself around your thing? What is your thing? Ask yourself, where did your heart go? Where did your mind go? Where's your love? Matter of fact, I'll give you one better. Let's go here. Real simple, real easy before I get out of here. Right? You have been educating yourself around something regularly. Regularly. Every day you learn something new about this thing. You have been sitting with this thing and this idea for a long time, and you chose not to do shit with it. And you're not doing nothing with it. Not because you can't, but because you think you need something else to add to it so you can do it. So you keep trying to educate yourself to get more. But you've been educating yourself already. You know it already. You know it by heart. You know who you want to help. You know how you want to help them. You know why you want to help them. You've already figured out where they are. You just didn't start. Every person that I'm supposed to help is watching this live right now. I have 41,000 followers on this page. And 7 people are watching. Facebook, same thing. Because this wasn't for all of them. This is for you. This morning, this was for you. And as I sit here with my son over my shoulder and the sun over this side in the air, because you can't see it, the sun is actually shining through on my Facebook. I know it's a good morning. I know it's a good morning. There's some folks out there that are waiting for you to get it together and just start. I challenge you to fail. When I tell people that, they be like, what? I want you to fail. I want you to get up and go for it and fail. I want you to get comfortable with failing. I want you to see what it feels like to fail. Because that's the only way you will learn. And what if you don't fail because of all the studying you've done? What if you went out there and did so much studying and educating around this topic that you cannot fail, that you will not fail? What if? Right? What if you said to yourself today I'm going to learn something about how to give the message out. I'm going to learn something about how to be able to speak to the people online. I'm going to learn something about writing an ebook today. I'm going to learn something about how to get my message out there. I'm going to just get up and do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it today. 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 And you just get the fuck up and do it. Get up on your social media. Not be here, don't care. Right? Lashes, no lashes. Shape up, no shape up. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Just get up online and just start going bucky. Hey guys, my name is such and such, and this is what I want to talk to y'all about today. I learned all these skills, and I want to give these skills to y'all. And create your following. Create what needs to be there that didn't exist before. Because somebody waiting for it. Let me tell you who I am. Let me tell you who I am. So I realized only a couple of months ago. Now this is funny because I've been calling myself Rema the Great for like the last 4 years. And I realized like a month and a half ago that I am not Rema the Great. We got Shy Boogie in the building from PA by the way of New York. And I realized I am Rema the great life coach. I am Rema, the great mother. I am Rema, the great friend. I am Rema, the great employee. I am Rema, the great business partner. I am Rema, the great comedian. I am Rema, the great author. I am Rema, the great financial literacy conversationalist. I am Rema, the motherfucking great every goddamn thing I choose to put at the end of that motherfucker. It's like, ooh, I'm Rema the Great. And today I get to be Rema the Great life coach. Today I get to be Rema the Great business coach. Today I get to be Rema the Great social media influencer, teaching you something new about you. Utilizing my story to help create new stories on you. We got Mark from QC. This right here is my swag. So as I challenge y'all today, figure that shit out. Somebody's waiting. Somebody's waiting patiently. And they're scrolling in the middle of the night for hours. They're online right now, scrolling, waiting for your message. And if you do not know how to deliver your message, go to YouTube school. If you don't know how to speak, practice it. Go fail at everything you try to do so you can freaking learn it. By the grace that I've been able to fail, what I say, I fall forward a lot in life. I never fall back. I fall forward. And what falling forward looks like, oh shit, I can't believe I did that. How are they going to respond? I sent that email. Oh shit. Right? Oh shit. No, wait. Right? Looking at it like, wait, did I? Oh, okay. Yeah. I know I did that. I did that on purpose. I don't be knowing. So I say that, I say all that to say, take what you take from this. I'm not going to keep that much longer. I thank you for your time. I thank you for just being great in whatever you're supposed to be. Create your own additives and affirmations. Continue to tell yourself who you are and remind yourself of that. And lastly, I will say, there's some people that live in developments that are in need of some services and some resources. I have an ass load of people, organizations, agencies, and connections. If you know any leadership in the developments of New York City Housing Authority, leadership, I'm not talking about residents, leadership that are in need of a conversation, that are in need of getting some resources in, that are in need. So if you live in a space and you're like, damn, this place can use some help. We got Clyde from Houston. This place can really use some help, right? And you're in need. You're like, damn, we ain't had gas in our home, and you're in need. Say that again. Damn, our elevators are always broken, and you're in need. Damn, I noticed that there's a lot of kids hanging out outside just smoking weed and ain't doing much or nothing, and you're in need. Introduce me to your leadership. Introduce me to your leader. That's not like an alien thing, right? Allow me to come and help your development. Allow my organization, the one that's created divinely, to come and do the work. I ain't asking for nothing from them either. So if there's anybody that lives in New York that is looking for resources in their community, let me and my team pull up. Let me and my team of resources and organizations pull up to your community. Word, take me to your leader, right, Maya? Like, for real, it's time to start helping our people. And I'm tired of not doing it online and letting y'all see it. You know, letting y'all see it. Like, I do this a lot. I just don't show it here. I think I do a lot of playing into So let's talk. Jay Black, hit me in the DM. Louisiana sounds like a nice trip. I'm that fucking confident in who I am. I can even go outside. I can go outside the state. We could definitely help that situation too. That's the shit I'm talking about. I get excited like, ah! All right, I need to chill. Woo! Let's go. Okay? Because it's time, man. Our babies out here going through it. Nobody paying us no mind. We might as well move while everything is quiet. And with that being said, I'm going to throw this one back on for a second because I really, really loved it. I just loved it. So let's just rewind it. I think it's going to go to a commercial.
Are you struggling to become a successful trader?
Hey. Now, we just going to skip that and let's go.